everybody.
Hi, guys. Hi, Don.
Hi, Nene.
Give us a 5 by 5 down there in the comments if you can hear us okay and see us okay. And see who we have here. We'll give it just a few minutes to let people join in, but it looks
Oh
like...
no, I lost you. There you are. Sorry.
Okay.
Button.
We have Uncle Al, and looks like he's our moderator today. And we have Rita Hunter. Rita is prepping chicken to cut, but I'll be back listening. Okay, Rita. So we have Uncle Al here right now.
Hi, Al. Hi, Rita.
Yeah, so how's everybody doing out there in YouTube land? Everybody as Uncle Al. We'll give him a little bit here.
Alrighty.
It's Tuesday, and
Yeah, it's that day of the week.
that day of the week, yeah.
Everything's slow on Tuesday.
Everything, yeah, for sure. Including the computers sometimes. So.
Yeah.
So what have you been doing so far on your day today, Dawn? Double D.
Did the feeding and made the bed and all that happy stuff and made my video for tomorrow and just things like that. Oh, I'm getting eggs ready. I'm getting my incubator set up so I can incubate some chickens.
Okay, we have Deborah Green in the house. Hi, everyone. Thanks, Uncle Al. Good to see you, Deborah Green. Glad you was able to stop by. We'll give it just a little bit longer here. We have Tonette. Hi, Tonette. Give it a little bit longer. See, I'll let you know what I did today. Well, the grandkids end up having school or not having school again today. They had yesterday off because of Martin Luther King Day. And today they called school off because we had rain and it froze. So.
Oh, wow, yeah, that's a good reason.
Yeah. So if you hear a little kid's voice in the background, just the kids there. I'm letting their papa kind of deal with them right now.
Oh, they sound like they're being awful good. I can't hear them.
Yeah. They're pretty good. Got one 7-year-old boy and one 8-year-old girl, so they keep Nana on her toes. So can everyone hear us okay? Give us the thumbs up if you can hear us and see us okay. We'll give it like one more minute. See if anyone else is going to join us. And then me and Double D will begin. But I'm really happy to see you all stop by today. And we're just going to be kind of going over, the things in our pantry that we can use to make foods from scratch, our pantry foods. Like, what do you make out of this stuff, right? And so
lots of
we're
things.
going to go over some of that. Tonette, I did a lot of pressure canning meat and dehydrating eggs yesterday. And got a little sleep. I'm tired. But went shopping, got more to can. Well, you've been a busy girl.
Yes.
Very busy. Very good job. Uncle Al eating hamburger steak with gravy for lunch at the senior center. That sounds good. They usually cook some pretty good meals from what I hear at those seniors centers. So Do you do the cooking there, Uncle Al? Oh. And that there was Lucky Boy. Okay, let's go ahead and begin, Don. Go ahead and tell them about your channel and what you do on your channel.
I'm Dawn from Double D Homestead, and I do a lot of cooking videos from scratch. And I love to cook from scratch. That's like my thing. And I think I'm going to be diving more into that in the coming days because I got to get my channel honed in. And I just got my little homestead right now. As I've got us some goats, chickens, and ducks and dogs. And thank Lord Ripley's outside laying down being good, not barking. And yeah, that's, usually during the spring I get some, if I can find them, hogs and pigs and raise them. And we try and raise most of our own food that we can. There's certain things we can't. I don't have room for a wheat field. You know what I'm saying? So we do have to go to the store for, certain things. And I'm not dairy dependent yet because I've only got 2 goats so far. But I'm looking to expand my herd this year. And that's pretty much me in a nutshell.
Great, Don. And you are a very good cook. I've seen some of your things that you've cooked up, and you do an awesome job. So, guys, make sure you go over to Double D Homestead and watch her videos and subscribe. And watch them to the end because she's trying to get some watch hours, guys. So, we also have Hosier Prepping Nurse here. Thanks for stopping by, Hosier Prepping Nurse. And who else? I thought I'd seen someone else here. I'm trying to scroll by here as well. But y'all know who I am. I'm Naynays Prepping Kitchen, and I do the prepping, trying to make some foods from scratch and SHTF meals from Pantry Foods, do the store walkthroughs and pantry hauls. So, but Double D, what are some of your favorite things to have in your pantry you think that you use the most if you're going to make something from scratch?
My canned meats are a go-to. I can my own meat, and that's a go-to. I love having that meat in the jar. It makes just such a fast supper. I mean, you can make a whole supper in 10, 15 minutes. So that is my favorite.
Okay. And yeah. Now you made something, didn't you?
Today?
Yeah.
Oh yes, I made.
Did you want to show that?
Mark's best friend turned 77. Made him a little personal birthday cake, and this all came out of the pantry. No running to the store. No store-bought cake mix. Super easy.
What'd you throw in it? What ingredients did you use to make that beautiful cake?
Your staples: flour, sugar, eggs. There's oil in the cake, butter in the frosting, salt, and going off the top of my head, vanilla, and Hershey's dark cocoa powder.
So that's a good reason to keep your flours and your sugars and your cocoa powder and staples, your flour, all that in your pantry, because you may not have a cake box next to put together.
I don't know what one costs.
Right? And they're much better made from scratch anyway, in my opinion.
And I wrote down the price of it.
Ooh, what'd you come up with?
Okay, now I also, out of this batch of cake mix, I made Mark a little cake. He's taking it to work, so there's some missing. And this came out of all the same recipe. And the total on both cakes was $4.35. And that's breaking it down with the cocoa powder, sugar, flour, vanilla, oil, baking powder, salt, milk, and powdered sugar. And that's what I use. Came to $4.35 for both. Now I do have chickens for eggs, so I don't have to buy eggs. I do have to feed chickens though. So,
right.
But this little round cake, I looked it up at Kroger. not custom birthday cake or anything, just a small round cake, double layer,
Mhm.
is $15.99. And that's
Wow.
not a special order birthday cake. That's
So
crazy.
you saved a lot of money right there just making your own from scratch.
Yes.
Good job. Saving money nowadays, I mean, we got to do it whatever way we got to do it, and making things from scratch is definitely a way to go. Um, I made something too.
What'd you make today?
I made this honey wheat oat bread. And I didn't figure out how much it was going to cost to make, but um, the ingredients I used oatmeal, of course, and some wheat flour, some regular white flour, all purpose flour, baking soda, salt, eggs, oil, honey, and milk, and no yeast. I used plain yogurt in this. So, and on the top is glazed with some honey and some oats. So we haven't dug into that yet. Um, but it does look good, but things like that you can throw together, maybe we can't get our bread on the shelves, I mean, or the price of bread, for honey wheat. Ooh, that is so expensive.
Yes.
And, I'm sure I made this for a fraction of it just by having, the things on my pantry that called for, the flours and the baking soda and the baking powder. Now the yogurt, I had to buy that, but you can make your own yogurt too. I've made my own yogurt, and I should actually do that with some of
Maybe
the
I could
culture.
video.
Keep it going,
Yeah.
So because you don't have to use yeast in that kind of bread. It's actually called a quick bread,
Yeah.
so you mix it up and, don't have to raise or anything.
Yeah. I like the quick breads, zucchini bread, pumpkin bread,
Mm,
all that stuff. Oh, they're so yummy.
yeah. And, having those pantry staples, you're able to, make so many different things from scratch, I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
bread, biscuits, your
Egg
cake,
noodles,
egg noodles, yeah,
spaghetti, lasagna
spaghetti.
noodles,
Yeah,
biscuits,
I would really like to get a noodle maker thing,
pasta machine.
Yeah, and make my own,
I've used
pasta that
mine
way.
for egg noodles. I haven't bumped it up to spaghetti yet, but that is my next adventure.
Yeah.
The
Um,
chickens are doing well laying, so it's time to make some spaghetti noodles.
yeah. Yeah. Hopefully, I'm working on one of my sons on getting some more chickens this year. And I told him I'll help you out with the feed, even, as long as mom gets some eggs. And because he has more acreage than I do. So, I thought maybe that would be the way to go rather than me try to take my little parcel here and do chickens. So I could maybe do, I don't know, maybe bunnies, but
Bunnies are easy too. I have bunnies too.
yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about the rabbit.
And yeah. So my mom used to, my dad raised rabbits. So we had rabbit meat quite a lot.
That's good.
She'd shake and bake it.
I haven't
Shake
done
and
that
bake
with
it.
rabbit meat. Oh, I bet that's good.
Oh, it was good. She'd put it in one of her Corningware, and put the lid on it, shake and bake it. Oh, it was delicious.
Try that next time.
so, so what are some of your favorite things to make off your pantry? Do you have a favorite or?
I don't know if I have a favorite. I just love food.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
I love real food. Uh,
Yeah, I mean,
I guess
I get
my
stuff in a
favorite is.
box.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I guess my favorite meal is spaghetti. I love real good spaghetti.
Yeah.
But yeah, so.
And that is a real easy one to make too
Mhm.
from Pantry because all you gotta have is your noodles and your meat, you know. And if you have canned meat, throw that in, yeah.
Well, you figure
Oh,
if you've got the meat in your
mm-hmm.
freezer in a jar, whichever, and
Yeah,
you've got flour, you've got an egg or two, depends on how much pasta you want to make. You got some flour, you got some canned tomato. You can make spaghetti. You can make the
yeah.
noodles. You can make the sauce
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or goulash. You know, I mean,
or
it's
goulash.
pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, goulash is another easy one to make too. You know,
Yeah.
and I like chicken and chicken noodles. You know, making my homemade or chicken and dumplings or uh, there's just so many things. You know, if you have those basic pantry items in your your pantry. And that's why I think I try to keep ahead mostly on like my flour and my sugar and oils and stuff like that because um, because you can make so many different things,
Hmm. Well, just
just
with flour,
basic.
flour and water, you can make tortillas.
Yeah,
They're so easy to
right.
make. You
Yeah,
know, it's so cheap.
yeah, right.
And
That's another thing. I can never get them thin enough, I need one of those chippy what do
I
they
got
call
one.
them? Tortilla
Those little
press.
smasher things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the masher thing. And you know, because I can never get them quite thin enough, by hand. So
Yeah, they're so easy to make.
yeah. My niece over there in Little House in Big Woods now, she makes some really good Spanish food, Mexican food. So she knows how to make them. But she lives way too far away, so yeah, it's just a matter of having, the basic um things on the pantry, I think, to be able to make the things that we don't have to buy,
Hmm.
that are already made for us. It's so easy just to open up a box, even of Jiffy corn mix. And I'm guilty of it too, um, to open up that box of Jiffy corn mix, But what if we can't find that, you know? Do we have some cornmeal to make our own, because you're gonna need what, your baking powder, right? And
Yep.
flour and,
And cornmeal.
and cornmeal, yeah.
And I like a little
Um,
sugar in mine. I like the sweet cornbread.
me too, me too.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah. But I've got all those beans stored up. Could you imagine having beans and nor cornbread? Ugh,
oh
got
no,
to have cornbread.
no, that's not right.
No.
Gotta have the cornbread.
I love cornbread.
Right. I'm not Southern, but I love my cornbread.
I do too. I love cornbread.
Yeah. My mama cooked like a Southern girl, I guess.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I seen you rolling them noodles out on that pillowcase you use, and I'm like, how does she do that? I have it all over the kitchen.
Yeah, the old flowered pillowcase.
Yep.
When I go outside to shake it out, it looks like it's snowing. Oh, I gotta look here down here at my comments for a minute. Oh, Sassy Gal.
Hi,
Good
Sassy.
that you stopped by, Sassy Gal. Um, let's see who else here I've missed. My scroller thing. Oh, went the wrong way. Get over here. Oh, until do any of you guys out there have a question for me or Double D on any of our, something that you might want to know that has to do with, um, you know, cooking from the pantry or cooking from scratch? What's German gravy? Somebody mentioned German gravy. What is German gravy? I've never heard of it.
I've never heard of
Something
it.
it has green peas, onions, and mushrooms. Hmm. Okay.
Cream sauce.
Yeah. German gravy. Well, I never heard it before, but it sounds like it might be good.
I know what I'm looking up after the live stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to now. I'm intrigued. German gravy. It's like chocolate gravy. Now, isn't that like gravy but chocolate? Have you ever made? I thought it was a southern dish.
It is, and I've heard of it, but I've never ate it, and I've never made it because just when I eat my chocolate, I just want chocolate. You know?
Yeah, chocolate. I've seen other people, in their videos and stuff, put it over biscuits, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
no. I don't think I want to. I can
okay.
get a bottle of Hershey syrup.
Yes,
No, but I've
okay.
never tried it. I've heard of it, but I don't eat it.
Sassy Gal Prepping has a question. What is the most unique dish you've made from your pantry supplies? Double D, you want to answer that?
Most unique?
I gotta think a minute. Unique, huh?
I don't know.
Unique dish. Unique dish. Wow.
I've made some different casseroles that came out surprisingly well.
Yeah, like throw together stuff.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Like I'll go through that old green cookbook and go, oh, this looks good. I'm gonna go get the stuff and try this.
yeah. Unique dish. Okay, you're making us think here, Sassy Gal.
Yeah, making my little
I'm
brain
still
go.
thinking. Yeah, what was it? What was it? Hmm. Yeah. Think. Um, some of the things I've thrown together, right? Was it unique? Maybe. I'm not sure. Uh, I guess if some of the people were around that had to eat it, they may think it was unique. Um, yeah, I've taken, like canned meat before and topped it with cream of like mushroom soup and added canned potatoes. I think I was doing like a shepherd's pie sort of deal. And was just adding different things from the pantry in it. Then I used, what did I had? I had some gravy mix. I think I might have made a packet of gravy mix for it. That might have been unique.
That's a wing in a dish.
It was a wing in a dish, yeah.
Yeah. I made one of those Sunday.
Yeah. Oh, most surprising dish. Oh, I think when surprising. I think some of my dishes that I made early on were more surprising that they turned out so good. Where I did cream puffs and they were surprisingly good.
My most surprisingly good dish out of the pantry was that pineapple casserole. That was actually delicious. It had a real savory yet sweet taste.
Yeah.
But my best dish I ever did was I had no recipe or anything and had no idea what I was doing, but I knew what I wanted because it was Lent.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted spinach stuffed pasta shells. So I made them, and a week later I'm watching Chef John, and he made them. And I'm like, that's exactly what I did. I did good.
Okay.
My own self.
Jessica, like something that you didn't know that would go together. That was good. Okay.
Cherries and pork chops.
There, I figured that one out. Like what in pork chop?
Cherries and pork chops.
Cherries and pork chop.
Cherry pie filled
Now,
in the crock pot with pork chops. Came out very well.
now, my dad used to go to a Chinese restaurant and they would have pork with cherry sauce over it. So I'm thinking kind of there would be a similarity there with the pork.
Probably.
And I love applesauce with pork chop. So
Oh, I've never
yeah.
done that.
Oh, I love applesauce and pork chop. I dip them in there. But I saw somebody actually cook. Who was it? I don't even know who I watched. But they cooked their pork chops in the applesauce, which is different.
Yeah.
I don't know about that way. I like dipping them in the applesauce. So,
Probably be pretty good, I'd say.
and we have. I'm looking here to see if there's any more questions. Let's see. Toinette says, I like a lot of Miracle Whip, which is normally do not like. Okay, my husband likes Miracle Whip. I like mayo.
Same here.
Yeah. But I have got him converted more on the mayo side. So, because that Miracle Whip, boy, that has definitely gone up in price.
It is gone way crazy in price.
Yeah. I know a crazy dish, is putting mayo when I didn't have eggs, putting it in my meatloaf, and it turned out like normal meatloaf, you couldn't even
I bet
tell
it
the
was
difference.
good.
Yeah, so yeah, we was out on over the road at the time, and I didn't have any eggs, but I had mayo packets from
There you
the,
go.
and I just put those in there. I'm like, hey, it's made out of eggs. Why wouldn't it work in it? Yeah, so it
Yep.
makes a good substitute, So, do you have any substitutes, Double D, that you use in
I
any
was
of your?
looking through that green cookbook yesterday, and it's like mayo rolls, and I'm like, I might have to do those.
Yeah.
But substitutes you can use that I have used, is like you said, the mayo for eggs, applesauce for eggs,
Yeah.
and what else have I done? I don't really do a lot of, like if you're out of baking powder, you can use other things, and I've got a whole list of substitutes.
Yeah.
For that, but I don't have them all memorized, and I have used some of them, and they work.
Yeah. I know you could, because I use the yogurt, the plain yogurt, in making the bread, and you can use, plain yogurt in making homemade bread, and your rolls and stuff like that too. So, if you don't have the, yeast on hand. So, but I'm hoping everybody has yeast on hand so you can make homemade bread. Because, boy, the price of bread is just going up like everything else, So,
yep, I swear when my bread hits $5 a loaf, which I know it's going to, that's it. I'm not buying any more bread. I'm making it.
Yeah, I know. I go through so much bread in my household. It's unreal.
Yeah, especially with those kids there. I guarantee it.
Yeah, that's for sure. Kids, kids definitely eat. Of course, I knew that where I raised 5 boys, but they had an in gut.
The Halloween children.
Yeah.
They never stop eating when they're teenagers.
No, they sure don't. They sure don't. But I'm gonna go through here, see if anyone has. We have Okie Can. Hello. Go and scroll back up here, see if I have any more questions. I'm in the right spot here. Uncle Al. Meats, vegetables, and cure and wax cheese most sheep. Okay.
Yeah, I'm waiting on a sale at Kroger for cheese again so I can start waxing some cheese and get some stored up back there.
Yeah.
That's my next
I
goal.
still haven't made that homemade cheese that you made. I keep wanting to. It's on my want to list. I have it pinned to my refrigerator, actually, waiting to remind me to do it.
Super duper easy.
Yeah, it did look easy. There was something I needed to get. I don't know before I could make it. Cheesecloth? Did you use cheesecloth in it?
Yes. And I buy that at the
Probably.
Dollar Tree, by the way.
Oh, do you? I've never
Over in the
seen it at
cleaning
mine.
section. It's over in the cleaning section at my store. It might not be at yours. It goes. But they keep it in the cleaning section over there, like where the rubber gloves and all that stuff's at. And that's where I find it at. And I always buy it over there because it's cheap.
I'm trying to read Uncle Al. He's saying easy again. Get back to your comment here, Uncle Al. And I lost your sound, Double D.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Oh, now I can.
Oh,
Now I
okay.
can. You're back. You're back.
Okay. I was like, oh no, I didn't touch anything, I promise.
Okay, Uncle Al. I'm at the wrong one here. That's why. I was trying to find it on my laptop, and what I should be trying to find it on is up here. Okay. It was something that Uncle Al asked, and
I can't see the chat, so.
I'm trying to find it. Watching lights. I use a lot of lemon juice. No, that wasn't the one. Oh, we got Homestead prepping nurse. I've cooked pork chops in apple cider before. Really good. Oh, that's awesome.
I have to try that too.
Yeah,
That
I've never
sounds
tried
good.
that. Okay. Still looking up here. Meats, vegetables. Okay. Meats, vegetables I cure, and waxed cheese most sheep. Okay.
So do you cure your sheep meat? Or
Is that what you was talking about, Uncle Al? Your sheep?
Do you salt cure it or smoke it?
And yeah. We're a little confused on that one. In Sassy Gal question. Oh, this is the one she did before. It's a unique dish. Yeah. I would have to think on that one a little bit more.
Yeah, me too.
On how yeah. I wasn't ready for that one, Sassy. You pulled a quick one on me.
Does squirrel count on that, Sassy Gal? I can cook some squirrel now.
Squirrel?
Yeah, I got one.
Oh, I haven't. I've only had a squirrel one time, and there wasn't enough of him to barely go around.
Yeah, they're little fillers.
Yeah. But I did get to taste a bit of him, and he tasted pretty good. So, but I think if no one else has any more questions or anything, we'll go ahead and end this so y'all can get back to your life of what you were doing.
Thank you for everyone that stopped in here today. Appreciate it.
Yes, definitely. And make sure you go over to Double D Homestead and check her out for sure. I'm trying to figure out how to get that banner. Okay, so I don't want to hit the wrong button. Not yet. So Uncle Al, if you can put Double D in in there somewhere where they can go find her easier. And thank you, Uncle Al, for modding. I truly appreciate it. And so, anyway, I think we're going to wrap this up. And thank you, everyone, for joining our live. And until next time, you'll catch both of us in our next video.
Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
guys.